Okay, everybody, Ed Rooney, the Dabbling Mechanic, right back at it, right back into the action, swinging for the fences like always. Not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into this Jesse build. I want to get this thing sold today and a new project sitting here waiting for our loving, caring touch. Let's go. All right, first I'm going to zip these holes up. Okay, that fender's done. When running back and forth, I found this truck over near the store on a dirt road abandoned. Jean-Luc had mentioned seeing it, and it was just abandoned out there, so I towed it home. And it's a long bed. We could do a tow truck out of it, but I don't really want to. But I do want to get it drivable. Probably just start grabbing parts at the junkyard as I see them. All right, I'm going to get back to sandblasting on this thing. Get the rust down to 0. Now this one's not too bad, huh? Just a little schmutz right there. I think we got everything else, right? If you see any rust, make sure to leave a comment. It'll be too late, of course. Oh, that looks like a little spot of badness right there. Taken care of. At one time, I had all this sand really neatly stacked in the corner, and I went to the gas station. When I came back, it was sprawled a boot. Oh, yeah. Now, this front panel is going to be kind of a hassle, huh? Get every little nook and cranny. All the crannies. More crannies than your granny. That rhymed. I mean, who among us hasn't got a old vehicle out of the junkyard, spray painted it in their garage, and flipped it for several $1,000s in profit? God knows I have. Proper painting is a moral imperative, though. I hadn't really noticed that somebody had already replaced this quarter panel, then we went and replaced the other one. Like maniacs. Oof. That's some dirt right there we just painted over. Ain't no problem hard enough to keep us from painting this Jesse. We even get the fender top. Because we're good and we're thorough. This is where that combination of obsessive compulsiveness and laziness really clash. I want it to be perfect. I just don't want to make it perfect myself. I definitely don't want to be underneath my sandblaster. Yet this is a position we find ourselves in frequently. Listen, I think we're doing a terrific job here. I think we're moving on up in the world. Yes, I'm bringing you with me. I'm going to be the greatest thing that ever happened in this town, and I'm bringing all of you with me. Should we buff it out? I think I bought a buffing pad. I don't remember. If I bought one, we'll use one. If I didn't, we didn't. We won't. When I buff a car, I'll buff a car. When I go surfing, I'll go surfing. Alone. None of you are coming with me. Not allowed. Time to wrench this ass into place. I think we will probably replace this spring because that is a safety issue. Don't look at the frame rails. Those aren't as important to safety, right? What all did I get here? Oh, I did get new spark plugs. We're going to do all new spark plugs. Oh, I got a brake line too? Okay. Wow, I went all out. I went over to Jean-Luc's and I went hog wild. We didn't even have one of those spark plugs. Oh, this is a whole thing. I don't want to get. Don't ask. It's a whole thing. Only had 2 spark plugs on this side. Seem to be having a lot of problems right now with my motor skills. This should help wake up this tired old ignition system. Put this fan belt on. Well, you know what I do want to do? Crawl under here, drain that old oil out. Dirty old oil. Oh, there's our buffing wheel. We did buy one. Get rid of this junk air oil filter. Things are moving at a breakneck speed now. New oil filter in place. Let's check the coolant. Quite empty. I do have a jug over here. Let's use that one first. Coolant full. We got to put a few jugs of oil in her. One down. Yep. She loves her lubrication. Gets plenty of fluids. Fluid. Okay, let's get these plug wires on. Alright, let's give this thing a little bit of a buffing. Why not, right? Not too shabby. Let's very carefully try to change out this spring without disturbing the force. Alright, that went well. I will take these off while I'm here, though. They're going away. They're junk. Throw these sweet little bastards right into place. You look marvelous. Oh, I can't afford a starter. All right, let's do a customer job. Oh crap, am I going to be able to afford this exhaust? I should have done a painting job. I might be able to afford that, right? You think this one is good enough to use? It looks really nice. Oh man, not sure what I unbolted right then. We find ourselves in quite a little predicament. Money-wise. Our reputation is on the line. Everything we've worked for comes to this very moment. Is that gonna pass the muster? All our dreams came true. Everything worked out swimmingly. We're even gonna buy a new exhaust for this. We're not gonna use that junk one. Oh boy. I'll have to give this one's a thinking. It's not really the level of work we want to do. But difficult times and whatnot, right? Oh, there we go. The timing chain is $172. That's fucking ridiculous. That should be like 30 bucks. There, I said it. If this doesn't work, I might have to just concede that this engine is too far gone to run. I mean, got bad pistons, bad cylinders. There's like 0% chance this works. Well, I've checked everything else. Oops. I guess we got to get a little deeper. We kind of took it for granted that this motor would be okay. And we got a bad piston there. Those ones look okay. Here's another one. Oh, also I bought some other parts. Oh, and I noticed some parts that I forgot to get. So we're not done. We're not even close to done. Let's get some light under here. Oh boy. Alright, we're going to do a couple of customer jobs. I didn't really want to do this one, but nothing else good came along. The couple I did want, they didn't bother showing up after RSVPing. I will have to start charging a deposit. Should be good, huh? I was going to say, I hope that's enough to get us done, but it's not even close. This car, it'll start after this. Hopefully. But, yeah, it's not drivable. 2 and 3. And it's not going to get drivable unless we do a pretty decent customer job after this. I think we need about 200 bucks at least to get us on the road. Boy, this is turning into a bit of a debacle, isn't it? Well, one more try, huh? Actually sounds pretty decent. And you're done, Mr. Lad. Okay, I got a little over-exuberant and bought one of the parts we needed, and it left me with next to nothing. I sold all the junk we had in the scrap pile, and we have enough for a can of paint. So let's try to do this rust job. Oh boy, that's a big one. Okay. Now, this is a common rust spot right here. Oh, this is a nice job for us. Gotta get us back where we need to be. I'm worried that I know one of the head gaskets is in pretty bad shape. I'm worried that's going to cause an issue. Gauges work. That's a nice selling point. All factory. She ain't much on power, but it'll get you where you want to go, bud. Oh, it's only a 4-speed. I'm looking for 5th in all the wrong places, bud. We're winding her out. She gets going pretty good. She ain't much, but she's all I got. Alright, here we go. Straight into Middletown. How do you like me now, Middletonians? What's up, kid? Definitely don't want to do that. Okay, I got a taxi to the junkyard. Let's see what they have. Let's discover our next project. Alright, let's see if there's anything in here we could build. Ooh. This is actually a pretty good find. This is a definite possibility. This Jason is nice. No, too much. Oh, something just scared me. Not in here. This is also nice. Piece that together. A rat. I mean, I've seen worse rats. Oh man, there's a lot of Niv parts. Okay. I mean, a lad, you can never go wrong with a lad. Too much missing on that. This lad is nice. Okay, we gotta get a Niv. There's just so many of them. And while we're here, we'll grab a few parts off this for our truck. Let's compare these prices. This is a 1,500 bucks. 3,000? And they're in the same rust and color. That's insane. I think the first one is going to be the winner. Okay, 1,900. 2,100. Okay. Yeah, this is the buy right here. I'm going to get started by scrounging some stuff off this truck. Oh, look at that seat. That thing's nice. I don't want to go too crazy with this because this is more of a personal project. I don't want to spend all our money on it. Well, it doesn't look like there's a ton more that we need anyway. And that's a bad spring. That's a no spring. That spring looks good, though. That spring looks good, too, huh? Okay, so lower control arm on that side. And in the rear, well, definitely springs. Alright, this is everything I collected today. I don't think there's anything else in there we need, but maybe we'll take another look in a moment. For now, I'm going to install all this, and then we'll probably call it a day. Alright, I just put this in. It is broken, but it's got a window that stays up, so it seals the cab, keeps us out of those pesky elements that we hate. I am an unstoppable force of nature when it comes to building a Niv. People marvel at my dedication, my fortitude, my abilities. I laugh heartily and say, "'Twas nothing." And we scored pretty well on this. We do have a good cam. I also picked up a head gasket just in case. This one doesn't look too bad. Oh man, 3 bad pistons. going back together with precision. Let's get that new. We're going to take these off while we're in here. I'll try to find some new ones. No reason not to, right? I mean, this thing is moving on up. This little Niv finally got a piece of the pie.
If I was your age, I wouldn't be here.
Where would you be, bud? Probably in prison, knowing you. You and that brother of yours. Couple of crooks. And a battery cable's a battery cable. First, hopefully this Niv won't give us all the trouble that that pesky Jason did recently. You guys were there for that. You know what it was like. You know that the struggle was in fact real. Can you believe that? Got a carburetor. I might need to go back inside and grab that air cleaner. I don't think I had one. Back, Ray.
Don't slam the doors.
That's actually something I would do. So I guess he called me out on it. That's fine. Oh man, the exact number of good pistons I need. It's kismet. I don't know what I did, but I did it. I'll have to check on our oil pan while we're out there. So, our vehicle didn't even have an oil pan, which makes getting these pistons in a little quicker. Maybe, I don't know. We don't have a good jack or anything, so we're trying. I seem to be stuck under here. Oh, there we go. Grab that oil pan.
Boy, bring me beer next time.
Oh, Ray wants some beer? That shan't be happening, dear Ray. Okay, there's a lot of junk, a lot of cast-offs. Need a screwdriver. How come it never gives me the thing that I think it's going to give me? What, am I the crazy one? Busted. Oops. Okay. We need a front bumper and we need headlights. You want to try to get those? These will do. Mount. And we needed these turn signals, so I came back in. I'm recording this later. We had some technical issues, so I'm doing a bit of a overdub McGillicuddy. Got the left off of one car, the right off the other. Together, they make a perfect pair. Look at that. Perfect. Uno, dos. Mount. This is the right. Gotta get this old junker out of the way. Click and double click. This front panel is tweaked. We're gonna try to pound that thing out back at home when we have some privacy. For the real solid pounding. Got this brake line, main brake lines. We might as well get those in so they're not here on the ground, causing a tripping hazard. It's one of my biggest concerns is safety. Anyway, let's wrap things up here. That's our Niv. We got a good amount done. We've got a good engine in there. We've got some good suspension. And until next time, I am Ed Rooney, and I'm out of here. Big time.
Everybody, say goodnight to the bad guy.